Hello, I'm M.K.Davis. What you're looking at is frames from the Patterson Bigfoot film. I want to talk a bit today about the hair, especially the hair on the head. There's some things that I consider to be important about that, and amongst some recent work that's been done on the film. And I wanted to pass them along to you and let you just take a look at them. Okay. There we go. This is a frame that was taken from an internegative that belonged to a magazine who had these internegatives made from the original film. And even though it's printed on a dot matrix format, it is still far better than what people have seen up until now. So you can see that the head hair, this would be the right side of the head, is separated right here. Some of it's going forward in a tuft of hair, a large tuft, and the other's coming back down the back of the neck, onto the back. Now, let's pick up right here on this animated sequence. You'll see that same tuft of hair right here. And as you watch it run, you'll see the wind pick that up and blow it. And when it does, you'll see the object of which I'm talking about. Let's do it. There it is right there. That's that separate tuft toward the front that the wind picks up and blows around the head. And it lands on the cheek. There it is right there. And there's the ear, and it blew it out from over the ear and gives the viewer a quick look at the ear. And it has a pattern on it. It's a herringbone type of pattern, like a braid would have. You can see it. And there it is again. And I stop framed it right there where you can see it. And the reason why this is important, especially now, is that due to some recent work on one of the frames that came off the master, I saw some things on it that need to be pointed out, and so we will. There we go. Now this work right here was done by Mr. Todd Gatewood of Oklahoma. And he did not use AI or anything like that. This is not a projected image of how Patty might look. This is not an artistic representation at all. This was done with a process that tightens up that murk that forms due to low lens angle resolution, angular resolution. and that's a common in most all the lenses that are of the inexpensive variety. Especially if you have to magnify very much, and this is highly magnified. But his process actually brought everything back to a single focus, a single tightness, and you see that it reveals individual hairs, things like that. You see the eye, the eyeball, the pupil, eyelashes, teeth up inside of here. You can see the tips of them, the lips. But there's one other thing that shows, and that's what gives me the confidence that I have in this photo. It's that strand of hair with the herringbone pattern in it is laying right here, kind of half covered by some of the other hair. This is before the other one was taken. This is a few frames back prior. And there it is, laying across the cheek. And you can see the herringbone pattern here. And you follow it up under there. And it makes its way on around through here, over here. The ear is not quite showing here, but it's got this loose hairs over it. It all depends on lighting and angles and things like that. But the fact that it shows this right here, when he would have had no idea about it, tells me that it's okay to have confidence in this picture. And that this is the face of a Sasquatch. This is what Patterson and Gimlin would have looked at. So let's go back. And watch this again. There it is, the same one I just showed you. It's now resting on the cheek. She turns back. Now she's gone past that wonderful frame I just showed you. This is a few frames downstream. It's about to come down. It's going to come back down and fall back down over the ear. And that's going to be the last you see of the ear. You can see the ear right through here. The herringbone pattern. This is a good copy of the film, but it's not the master. Every copy has its own things to offer, but this one right here really helped a lot, and especially since these higher quality frames that have leaked out over the years from off the master show this very same thing in now much in splendid detail. That someone has this hair is brushy, admittedly, but it is somewhat managed. You go back to this, to the Argosy. You can see that. You can see that it's managed. And you can also see it in the beginning of this. You can see that it's managed. And let's just run it. And there it is. You see it's tied off. Tied off or in some way managed. It's kept, that end has been given a herringbone pattern. All right. I'm going to leave you with those thoughts, but I appreciate you listening in, and I thank you for your time.